Good evening. I'll call to order the June 20th, 2023 Board of Directors meeting for Piedmont Community Charter School. The mission of Piedmont Community Charter School. Piedmont Community Charter School is a tuition-free K-12 school that offers a superior college preparatory education experience for this community and its families. If you would please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Do we have any public comments?
No, sir.
All right. Item 4, awards and recognition.
Well, we have some very exciting news. You may have already seen it on Facebook. Our Piedmont dancers attended the Star Talent National Dance Competition in Myrtle Beach last week. At this competition, dancers took master classes, networked, and made connections with dancers and choreographers from all across the country. PCCS took home a number of awards, including the following. All soloists, Brianna Ginterman, Sarah Montreal, and Damian Westerman placed first in their categories. Michaela Williamson won first place in the improv category and a $1,000 scholarship to Discovery Spotlight Intensive. The group's Beetlejuice routine placed first in the senior division, making them national grand champions. So I want to give them a hand. And this is the second year in a row, so we're extremely proud of our dance program and Mrs. Yinch. Our 2023 senior graduation ceremony took place on May 26th at Caramont Health Park. This was a beautiful event for our graduates and their families. We want to congratulate class valedictorian Hannah Lofton, salutatorian Grady Tippett, and all of our Piedmont graduates. It was an absolutely perfect, wonderful day.
That's great. All right, item 5, approval of previous minutes. Are there any questions or comments on the minutes from May 16th? Do I hear a motion to approve?
Motion to approve is presented.
Second.
Motion to second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Item 6, reports. Oh, and before we go into reports, I forgot one thing. I do need to add one item to the agenda, or we need to add an item to the agenda. We need to add the contract for Southern Engineering to the agenda under E, Facilities Committee report. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion to second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. All right. 6A, Treasurer Finance Committee.
Good evening. Hope everybody's doing well. I want to start with the budget report. You should have it in your packet. For the month ending May 31st, 2023, we show total revenue of $2,509,193.63 against total expenses of $1,398,956.85. Leaves us with a net surplus before our investment, $1,110,236.78, less our investment account of $15,804.08, leaves us with a net surplus after investment for the month, $1,094,432.70. Any questions on that one? All right, next I'm going to move on to the surplus and cash report. This is as of May 31st. Operating account, $4,392,117.91. Investment account, $2,420,799.40. Petty cash of $1,000 leaves us with total cash $6,813,917.31. Anticipated cash position. So as of 6/30/2022, $5,661,187. Current year budgeted surplus, $921,285.76. ERC refund, $999,139.88. Less balance appropriations, $510,396, leaves us expected cash and investment on hand on 6/30/2023 of $7,071,216.64, less our investment account of $2,420,799.40, leaves us an expected cash available on 6/30/2023, $4,650,417.24. Below that, you'll see our accounts at U.S. Bank for our bond fund, ending balance 5/31/2023, $944,139.77. Our debt service reserve fund, $1,794,037.11, leaves us total bond proceeds held by U.S. Bank, $2,738,176.88. Any question on that one? Okay. The only other thing that you should have in front of you is a 401k plan retirement engagement letter. And the only change to last year is an increase from $16,000 to about $16,500, and just based solely on the increase in participants compared to last year. Everything else being the same, but that will need to be voted on this evening.
Okay. Any comments or questions about the 401k retirement plan audit engagement letter for Potter and Company? I don't know how many years we've used them, but it's been... Okay, yeah, it's been a long time.
Move to accept the engagement letter from Potter and Company, PA.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you, sir. That's all I got.
Thank you. 6B, Head of School Report. Ms. Killen?
Good evening, everybody. First, we have the compliance submission report. So we did not have anything to report to the Office of Charter Schools through Epicenter, but we did have some required reporting for our bond loan. So the quarterly report of our financial information, and that was submitted on May 15th. Our quarterly report statement of student count, that was on 5/15. Quarterly report statement of student count by grade, that was also submitted on 5/15. And a statement of no change in key personnel at that time on 5/15. Statement of disclosure, no plans to expand school or change school's organizational structure, no litigation, and no instances or activities of non-compliance with regard to the school's charter. And that was also submitted on May the 15th. Next, we have the enrollment report. And this is just how the year ended, a total enrollment of 1,814 students, and then we're expecting about 1,920 for the beginning of the school year. Next, we have the personnel report. As of the last meeting, we have hired Shelby Cope, an EC teacher assistant, and I will need that approved.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. All right, next, this is our once a year, we have to do this for our Title I Parent and Family Engagement Policy. Jennifer Wyatt heads this up for us, so she meets with the parents and then updates the policy. Do you want me to read the whole thing, or has everybody had a chance to look at it? Want me to read it?
Oh, I've reviewed it.
Okay.
I reviewed it.
Has everybody reviewed it?
Yes.
Okay. So that's just a yearly requirement. She does a great job with that. And the other part that needs to be approved is the Title I Parent Engagement Policy and approval for Jennifer Wyatt to submit the CCIP report. She needs approval for this and to submit the report.
Any questions or comments on that? Do I hear a motion?
Make a motion that we accept the Title I Parent and Family Engagement Policy for 23-24 and assign Jennifer Wyatt as the person to submit the CCIP report.
Second.
Motion to second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you. That's all I have except for some things on the calendar. So August 5th is our board training from 8 to 12. We might reduce that time, but just want to block off the morning. August the 7th, our teacher work days begin. Our next board meeting is August 15th, and the first day of school is August 16th.
Kids, it'll be here before you know it. So we will not have a meeting in the month of July.
Correct.
All right. 6C, Enrichment Committee. There is no report from the Enrichment Committee. I did touch base with Lisa today, or she touched base with me. 6D, Athletics Committee. Mr. Tharp?
No report this time.
Thank you. And 6E, Ms. Malden, Facilities Committee.
Yeah, so before we get into this contract, I just wanted to give you all an update on the parking lot project. So if you've driven by there, you can see it's started. They're well on their way. I'm not going to jinx anything, but we are doing great with schedule. And I've been so happy with Harmon Construction and Abernathy. They both communicate so well, and you can tell that like our project is a priority for them. So I feel really good about it. So just some of the things, you can kind of see the new layout for the new islands. If you drive by, hopefully it'll clear up a little bit this week. You can see a little bit better, but those will start to come together, and they're going to start working on the new curb and gutter in the next week or so. So we're moving right along. The contract that we've added onto the agenda is not anything new. It was already in the budget. We just need to approve the contract. These are the hourly rates. So it's not going to be a lot. Actually, I think it'll be less than what we were thinking. They just come in to inspect the work that's done to make sure that it's up to code and that it's going to last us a really long time. So I think you guys have had a chance to review it. If you have any questions, let me know. On page 2, it kind of outlines their scope. So the site grading and pavement is just kind of what they do. They go behind the contractor to make sure that they're doing quality work, basically.
Any questions about this agreement or understanding? So again, I think we're looking under 20 hours total, right, at these rates? Probably. Excuse me. Okay, if there's no questions or comments, do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve the agreement with Southern Engineering.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Okay, there's one other thing that I printed out and passed out when I got here. Again, this is not anything that, I mean, it is a little different than what we originally presented, but I'm not asking for new money. This will come out of our contingency money. This is a proposal to remove the light poles and disconnect them. So the contractor had in his scope to remove the bases and not the actual poles, so that's where the difference comes in. So we don't necessarily need to vote to approve this. It's not a contract. I just wanted to have it here so you guys were all in the loop.
Thank you.
since we don't have a meeting in July, we have OAC meetings every other week. So I'll just continue to forward you guys notes from that, just so everybody's, on the same page for the next, through July. And then hopefully by our board training, there'll be no more updates because we're finished.
Big celebration of the new
That's right.
parking lot and
Pretty
traffic
good.
pattern.
It's going really smooth. I'm hopeful the weather's not going to slow them down.
Yeah. They didn't seem discouraged about the rain this week. They actually were still out there working this morning. I saw them. They did push off the engineering firm for another couple of days just because it was so nasty out, but they were still out there getting it done.
great.
So it's good.
Good deal. 6F Governance Committee.
No report?
Thank you. Item 7 is the annual business meeting of the Board of Directors. So item A is acknowledgement of board members completing service. That's me. I'm out of here.
Well, I have something for you.
Thank you. Should I stand?
You should stand in there.
You have to go over.
I know.
So I am presenting this plaque to Alex Poole for his 6 years of service to our board. In the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man, and brave and hated and scorned. When his cause succeeds, the timid join him, for then it costs nothing to be a patriot. Mark Twain. Presented to Alex Poole in appreciation of 6 years of service and dedication provided to Piedmont Community Charter School, 2017 to 2023.
Thank you very much.
And I have a few more words.
Uh-oh. Who has tissues?
Yes, right. Thank you so much for serving as board president for the past 2 years, especially during the difficult COVID year. Alex was first engaged with PCCS board in 2016 when he joined the enrichment committee. He also served on governance committee and finance committee during his 6-year term, as well as board president. Alex has not only served our school, he loves serving the Gaston County community. He is a graduate of the 2017 Gaston Together Civic Engagement Leadership Program and has served on the board since 2020. This spring, Alex graduated from the 2023 class of Leadership Gaston. He also joined the Gastonia Rotary Club a little over a year ago. I am personally grateful for your leadership as board president. He truly cares about our staff, students, and parents. I have learned a lot from his calm, detailed approach to leading and solving problems. I am grateful for his wisdom and for encouraging and supporting my personal growth as a leader. Thank you for always being focused on the school's mission and the core values in everything that we do.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And I'm gonna let you have that.
Thank you for this
You're welcome.
and for the words. Coming back around.
Good job, Alex.
I made it. Well, I just want to say a couple words. I mean, thank you very much for your words. And I just want to say thank you to everyone for your support and for your trust. It's been really good getting to know everybody and being part of this team. And I said from the time that I began, it's just the best team trying to do the same thing that I've ever been part of. Any job that I've had, it doesn't even come close. So really appreciate the support. And you'll never see me again after this.
You'll get a year break.
Never say
I'm
never.
joking, I know.
Never say never.
Talk about
That's
jinxing
right.
yourself. Thank you very much. Okay. Next, completing their 2-year term as a parent rep of the elementary school, Malia Malden. Thank you very much for your service. I think that we are going to vote to move you to an at-large board seat because you can't leave in the middle of this project that you're wrangled in there. So I move that Ms. Malden moves to an at-large seat and remains on the board.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Were you nervous? Not because of that project.
Right.
And next, we would like to vote to seat our new elementary school parent rep. Miss Emily Rogers was voted as the new elementary rep this year, and I will move to seat Miss Rogers as the new elementary rep.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Welcome. All right, so now we have some officer movement to do. So first I would like to nominate Ms. Jennifer Barker for secretary. She's not here, but we have spoken about this.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Who made the motion on that one?
I'm making these. Any opposed? Great. Motion carries unanimously. Ms. Barker's done an excellent job the last 2 years. She's way more efficient than I was at doing the job, and we really appreciate that service. I would next like to nominate Ms. Malden for vice president role, which that may be the wrong order, I guess, but
Second?
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. That's great. And then finally, as I'm rolling off, we'll need a new president, and I want to nominate Mr. Michael Satterfield, who has
Second.
experience in that role and know is a champion for the school.
Second.
Motion to second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's good to have you. Unless there's any new business, that is all that I have on the agenda. And for the last time, our next board meeting will be August 15th, 2023, 7 p.m. back here. We're adjourned.
Thank you, Al.